Hello and welcome to Top Gear India. Today I'm not really reviewing any vehicle, but instead today is all about having fun. So we were invited by AMG to the Bull International Circuit to drive some of their AMG cars and just have a good time. So behind me you can see there's a couple of A45 AMGs. They've set an autocross track where they're going to time all of us. If my timing is good, I'm going to share it with you. If it's not, you're not going to hear from me again. But fingers crossed. So after this, we have a couple of laps around Bull International Circuit. We're getting 3 laps in each of their cars, out of which we get 3 cars that are picked by random. So from what I know, I think I'll be driving the GLE 53, the A35 and the A45. The A45 I'm particularly excited about because I've had that car with me for about a week and I had a lovely time driving on the streets. So I'm just very excited to see what that car is like on the track over here. But apart from that, you can see these are not your ordinary everyday hatchbacks. This is also known as one of the most powerful 4-cylinder hatchbacks to exist. One of the most powerful 4-cylinder engines, as a matter of fact. And as you can see in the back over there, someone's clearly having a good time drifting and bobbing. And, oh there, okay. And the car, the sound of it, and you can see a bunch of tracks. And after this, we're gonna have a quick hot lap in the all-new Mercedes-AMG GT63 SE performance. Quite a mouthful, but yeah. In case you haven't seen our walk-around video of it, click on the link above over here where you can watch the entire walk-around with that car. And stick around. Today's day is all about having fun.
Great, good job there.
You probably don't recognize me, but it's me, Gavin, under all of this. And we're currently at the Bull International Circuit for AMG's drive event, where we're going to drive a bunch of their AMG cars. First one we're driving over here is the GLE 53. So again, a 6-cylinder, about 350 bhp of power and 500 Nm of torque. For a big SUV like this, these numbers may seem short because there's also the GLE 63 that you can get with the V8. But believe me, it's more than sufficient to propel this SUV around these corners and on the straights. So that was our taxi lap, our trial lap, but now we're going for the real deal. Oh, the sound. This is supposed to be a comfy family car. Not really with the AMG badge. As comfy as a sports car can get. Alright, so now we're driving the A35, which again, I'm not going to focus on the car power figures, you can look that up, but I'm going to tell you what this car feels like to drive on this track. Even though this is primarily a front-wheel drive car, it gets AMG's 4MATIC system, but it is primarily a front-wheel drive car. It can give a majority of its power to the rear wheels, but only when necessary. Despite that, there is very limited amount of understeer. The last time I was on the track, I was driving a couple of Audis, and in comparison, they understeer a lot more. Wow, that was 200. So again, despite being a 4-cylinder, you can tell that this car sounds awesome. And with a bit of predictable understeer, this car handles quite well too. I wish there was a way for me to turn off the warning because it just keeps going off. It keeps thinking I'm driving on the road. But it would have been nice if it actually went off in Sport Plus. Alright, so now I'm driving the A45 AMG, the hottest hatch of them all. And I've driven this car before on the road, and let me tell you, it was a maniac on the streets, and it is just as insane to drive on the track. Oh, the rear loves to fishtail, it loves to come out, and the sound, the suspension, the handling, everything is just so spot on. This is probably one of the most fun cars I've ever driven on a track, and that's saying something. I don't have enough words to describe just how much. Whoa, sideways, yeah! This car is just so much fun. It's got so much ferocity under it, and even though it's a 4-cylinder, it's got the title of the world's most powerful 4-cylinder at the moment. I hope it still holds title. But yeah, driving this car on the road and seeing how well mannered this was on the street, and to see those mannerisms come onto the track, and to this be as agile and as compact as it is, it's amazing. It's truly amazing, especially the sound of it, the feeling of it, the sensation. I'm trying not to drift too much because my cameraman's trying to keep the camera steady, but boy oh boy, this is some experience.
So as fun as it was trashing around AMGs all day, the highlight for the day was getting a quick drive, a quick hot lap in the all-new Mercedes-Benz AMG GT63 SE Performance. This Mercedes is powered by the same old 4-litre twin-turbo V8. However, thanks to the new hybrid technology developed in close tandem with the Formula 1 team, this car now puts out 200 bhp more power and some more torque, in total putting out about 843 bhp of power and 1470 Nm of torque. The battery just weighs an additional 200 kilos, so this keeps the weight down while keeps the power up. All in all, this car handled like a freak on the track. It was manic. To see the kind of performance that this car had was just mind-boggling. It was easily crossing 240 km/h in a lot of places, and this sheer acceleration and composure around corners was just insane. I am honestly quite sad that we only got one lap, but that one lap was quite a memorable one nonetheless. All in all, this day was well spent and we had a lovely time with these performance machines. If you like what you saw on the Top Gear India YouTube channel, be sure to stick around for more such content.